doctor mode today. Really? Listen, you guys over there, can y'all see? If not, we would definitely ask that you guys swing over, get in one of these seats here, if you can, because I want to go ahead and knock my part of the training out, because I already know who y'all came to see. Y'all know y'all came to see the General Charles Watson today on the 24 Pack Club, breaking all these consultants. So I know y'all want that training. Well, here's what I want to do real quick. I want to show you guys in terms of, and Charles Watson is going to go a little more in depth on the training in terms of how him and his organization is breaking so many consultants. And I mean, literally, they're probably breaking an average of 3 to 5 per week. Wow. That's taking place, that's coming from his organization alone in terms of what they're doing. But I want to show you guys that's here what it takes to go to consulting. And I'm going to show you why we're teaching a consulting culture. For 3 main reasons. Everything that Inspire does, we have a purpose behind it. And it's very important that you guys understand the purpose. Here's the first reason. Here's the first reason. Number 1, for you to be nationally recognized at our national event that's going to be July 5th through the 8th through the 7th in Orlando, Florida. That's big. The reason why that's big for your group, your organization. They need to always see you progressing. Always. You always want people that's associated with you to see that you're growing. That's how some of your friends, y'all know you got friends that don't want to hear nothing from you now. They don't want to listen. They don't want to hear it. But when they see you progress, all of a sudden you got their attention. I promise you that. Yeah, Mr. Coleman can testify. Since we did that Kathy Ireland video. Now a lot of people now who attention we didn't have, we got it now. So when people see you progress, that's number 1. Number 2, y'all gonna be coming to my beautiful city with me, New Orleans, Louisiana. All the consultants and above, they got a new video about to come out. Get ready. They got a new video about to drop from when I just was in New Orleans that I want to show y'all another part of the city. So be watchful for that. So all the consultants and above, you guys will be able to come to our leadership retreat that we're going to have in the fall, and it's going to be for consultants and above. When you come to my city, it's going to be seafood, the big shrimp. I ain't talking about these big phony shrimps that y'all get up here in Publix and Kroger. Champ know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the big old shrimp. We're going to have, jambalaya, praline candies, charboiled oysters. I'm bringing out the brass band. I'm bringing out the Mardi Gras Indian. In other words, I'm bringing the culture to Inspire. You're going to get a chance to experience New Orleans culture. You're not going to have to go to it. We're going to bring it to you all. All of this is going to be done at that leadership retreat. But then here's the third and main reason. Because you're going to have a chance to potentially change your life financially. See, that's the most exciting part for me. All the recognition is great, but for you to be able to financially gain, that's most important. We made a commitment to you guys. We said, in terms of Inspire, we want you guys to leave better than you came. That was our goal. We want to make sure that we put you in that type of position, and that's what we've been able to do in terms of what you guys are going to see on today. Who went to the event in Orlando? Raise your hand if you were there in Orlando. All right? I do not want y'all to answer this question. That's why I asked y'all to raise your hand. Do not answer this question. This is for the people who did not attend the Orlando Leadership Retreat. You ready? Do you guys know how many ranks we have in Inspire, starting with consultant all the way to the top?
11.
Oh, my, y'all been looking at the Facebook Live. That's what y'all been doing. Tell the truth. Y'all ain't been studying like that because y'all was too easy. Y'all was too sharp on it. All right, hold on. Do y'all know what the GV is for consultant?
Yeah. 1,000.
Okay. 1,000 GV. GV means group volume. I'm putting this up here for a reason. I want you guys to follow. What's the next rank? Star. What's the GV? 5,000. Okay. All right. Okay. Next.
Superstar.
GV.
10,000.
Jock, stop answering these questions, Jock. Next.
Megastar.
Champ, come on, stop. I want these new people to get it. We know y'all got it. Next.
Rockstar.
How much?
50,000.
Give it up to Jack T. Morris. We got a rock star in the house. Next.
Diamond.
How much?
100,000.
y'all mumbling, don't mumble, say it. 100,000. Like you ain't sure. Let's go. Next.
Ambassador.
How much?
250,000.
150. Somebody studying. And make sure nobody looking at their computers neither. Got the compliment. Next. Oh. Come on, what's the volume? Mr. Icon?
500,000.
Okay, all right. Trying to be cool back there. We hear you, Spike. Next.
Legend.
How much?
1 million.
Don't be surprised if y'all see a legend at the event, y'all.
Wow.
You heard me say it. Next.
Legend.
Now it's legend. Legend is, you already said legend. Next. Nope.
Dynasty.
Legacy legend.
Legacy legend.
2 million.
Next.
Dynasty legend. 3 million.
Dynasty legend, just put D legend. I'm putting this up here for a reason. Now let me explain something to you guys. Group volume, for anybody in the room that don't know. Group volume means all the volume from you and everybody associated with you that's in your personal enrollment tree. This is very clear that you understand what this means. Your pet or your personal enrollment tree, or another word in the compensation plan for your personal enrollment tree, is your uni level. Uni level means anybody that originated from me. So in other words, I brought in Jock, Jock brought in Champ, Champ brought in Sonia, Sonia brought in Troy, Troy brought in Spike, Spike brought in Pam. That's my uni level, because it started with me bringing Jock. So anything that originated from you is your personal enrollment tree or your uni level. That's what group volume means. So it means anybody that's in that group that originated from me is my uni level, and their volume counts towards my rank advancement. Some of you guys are getting confused. Let me show you why you're getting confused. You're looking at the volume that's in your binary. That's not all of the volume that's in your binary. It didn't come from you. Some of it came from your upline and people that's not associated with you. Okay? Very, very key that you stay crystal clear in understanding why this is important. Here's another way to rank advance. This is why Inspire's compensation plan is so phenomenal. And for anybody that studied the industry, many of you guys don't know how important this is. Usually for you to rank advance in most companies' compensation plan, you got to recruit your way there. Not over here. You know that. Not over here. With Inspire, listen to me guys, you can literally rank advance from people going to your website buying the product. We got people that's making rank right now, y'all ready for this, that don't have one person on their team.
Wow.
One person. We got people that has already went past consultant, on their way to star and superstar. They don't have nobody on their team. Zero. From people going to their website, buying the product. See, Inspire's compensation plan, it's not recruit driven, it's volume driven.
Wow.
See, when you wrap your mind around that, you got it.
Wow.
See, when you start treating this like a real business, it's going to grow for you beyond your wildest dreams. Because many of you guys, you're so caught up in running after strictly your family, friends, and associates, and now when they don't see it, watch this, you shut down. Because you don't understand you have a real business. And you don't understand you can make it to the top of our comp plan from people buying the product from you. That's key that you know this. I had to lay that groundwork to get you over here to where we're going. I want to talk to you guys about 5 important things because I'm going somewhere with what I'm going to show you, and I'm going to get out of the way. There are 5 ways immediately that I can tell you that you can make consulting. Now, let me tell you something about ranks. Y'all got to hear what I'm about to say to you. Let me show you why most people never rank advance. Because they look at the amount of the rank and they think they got to do it all by themselves. They'll see 5,000, oh, that's too much. Not realizing that you rank advance by giving everybody that's a part of your organization a little bit to do. Whenever I look at a compensation plan, the first thing I do whenever I see a comp plan is I always want to know what the top rank is and what's the volume requirement. Now watch this. I go all the way to the top of the comp plan and then I work my way backwards in terms of who I got that I know I'm going to launch my business with, and everybody's going to have a small piece of the pie that they're going to eat off. That's the way you rank advance. You don't try to climb the mountain by yourself. And that's what many of you guys are doing. That's what you have a team for. And the reason why some of you guys are so challenged, because you got your team disengaged. And let me tell you what I mean when I say disengaged. You guys don't have them on the calls.
Wow.
You guys are not promoting the trainings. You guys are not promoting the events. See, here's what I'm trying to show you. When your team learning what you're learning, guys, you're going to always be moving up the chain. Constantly. See, you need to understand, I guarantee you, the person that's the best promoter and comes to that Orlando event with the most people, I want you to watch and see what's going to happen to the organization.
Oh my goodness.
Because now your organization grows exponentially because you have become the best promoter out there. And now it's not you that's just learning and advancing, the people associated with you are too. That's very, very key. And it's just these little small things that needs to be tweaked. Here's the first way. Anybody know how much the CV is on a $5 pack of pads?
3.5.
3.50, right? I want somebody to get their calculator out and keep it out while we're doing this. I'm going to show you the first way that you can rank advance in our comp plan in terms of going consultant. And I'm only going to talk consultant for a reason, because it's going to ultimately lead me where we're going on today. Here's what you guys need to understand about this. I'm breaking it down to the most minuscule way that you can rank advance. So this scenario right here is for the person that don't have nobody on their team, and you can't get nobody to do nothing but buy one pack of pads from you. If you divide 3.50 into 1,000, tell me what that number is. I already know what it is.
285.
No. What you got?
285.
285. What does that mean, Damon? You ready for this? If you had 285 people that went to your website and only bought one pack of pads, you just went consultant.
Yes.
Or, watch this. If you had 285 transactions for pads through your website, you just went consultant. What do you mean when you say 285 transactions? I'm glad you asked. Some people are going to go to your site and buy 4 packs. Some people are going to go to your site and buy 6, 7, 10. When those transactions equal up to 285, you just went consultant. 285 transactions is what it takes, and that's if these people are buying 1 pack of pads, and you don't have nobody on your team.
Wow.
Now, let's say you had a team, right? Let's say you had a team. If you had a team, guys, of individuals with you, and let's say you had 10 people on your team. I'm going to do round numbers. Let's do it that way. And you gave everybody the assignment to say, hey, listen, over the next 28 days, why is 28 days important? That's how you rank advance with Inspire. It's a rolling 28 days. And to be honest with you all, that's the best way in terms of a compensation plan. I love the way it's set up. Because now, usually, you rank advance from the beginning of the month to the end of the month. But guess what happened? When people see they're not going to hit their rank going halfway to the month, guess what they do? They shut their whole organization down. Hey, guys, hold all your applications. We're going to put everybody in on the first of the month playing that game. So with us, you can start at any time, and it's a rolling 28 days. But now, if I had 10 people on my team, and I gave them the simple assignment to say, hey, guys, listen, our goal is to get 30 people to buy 1 pack of pads through your website over the next 28 days. 10 people. That's 300 transactions. You just went consultant. 30 people, 10.
Yes, sir.
See, here's what I'm trying to show you. Everybody is getting a little piece of the pie to eat off. I'm not fighting it by myself. That's very key that you understand that. That is the first scenario. Let's go to scenario number 2. Let's talk about our packages. The average CV cost on our packages from top to bottom is going to be 210 CV, guys. A person is buying the $2.99 pack, that middle pack, because everybody not going to buy the big pack, everybody not going to buy the small one. Your average CV is going to be right at about 210. So this one's going to be easier for you. 1,000 divided by 210 is what? About 5, give or take. So what are you saying, Mr. Crump? You bring 5 people in and get a package, you just went consultant. But hold on. Remember, it's group volume. If your team grow by 5 people through packages, you just went consultant. If you had 5 people on your team and your goal was to have everybody bring 1 person in that get a package over the next 28 days, you just went consultant. Look, I see a young lady in the back, she closing her eyes like, oh my Lord, I can't believe this. I'm trying to show you guys how simple this is. And when you start seeing it this way, guess what happens? It becomes more reasonable for you. And now you don't feel like, oh wow, it's a lot I have to do. If your team grew by 5 people, shame on you in 28 days if you can't have 5 people coming to you. And now if you got a team, that's even worse. Because that means you got people that can help you, because the collective group of my organization growing by 5 gets me the volume that I need of 1,000. I need you to see this. Let's look at scenario number 3. You ready for this? Do you guys know what our most common seller is on our website right now? Anybody have any idea?
The bundle?
The bundle pack. The bundle pack is the 4-pack, which means $20. That person gets a day pad, a night pad, an overnight, and a panty liner. So the bundle is the current best seller right now, hands down, on our website. People are going to the website and they're spending the $20. They're getting 1 of each. Now watch what I'm about to show you. If you get 3.50, 3.5 points off 1 pack of pads, if it's 4 pads in a pack, what is the CV on it? 14. I need you to do me a favor. Divide 1,000 by 14. I already know the answer, but I want you to see y'all are going to give it to me. 72 people go to your website and spend $20 getting a bundle pack. Between you, if it's you, you don't have a team, it's going to take 72 people. If you got an organization, it's you and the entire organization, 72. 72 people buy the bundle that's associated with your group or through your website, you just went consultant. 72 people spending $20. Are you worth $20? I'm showing you the scenarios on going consultant. I'm showing you how this works. Scenario number 4, y'all ready? Do y'all know how many products that Inspire currently carries? 9. Do y'all know that all of those products have different CVs on them? For example, our pads, all of our pads, 3.50 CV. Some of the supplements are 55 CV. If you take the Taboo, that's 65. But if you do an average cost, if you take from top to bottom, the average CV, mix them all together, you divide it by 9, watch this guys, the average CV is going to be 34 CV. This is important. Meaning that now this is a mixture of people going to your site, buying pads and supplements. If you have 30 of those transactions, you just went consultant. Let me tell you why the averages work out. Because everybody not going to go to your site and buy supplements. Everybody not going to go to your site and just buy pads. But if it's a mixture of pads and supplements, it's going to be an average of 34 CV. It's going to take right at about 30 transactions. Because guess what somebody could do? Let's say somebody just only sold the Taboo, which is 65 CV. If you divide 1,000 into 65, that's going to be a little less. That may be about 15 transactions. That may be about 15 or so transactions. What we're trying to get you guys to see is that with a mixture of pads and supplements, having an average CV amount of 34 is going to take you right at about 30 transactions for you to go consultant. And you ready for this? Same scenario. If it's you by yourself, it's all 30 transactions. But if you got a team, it's you and the entire team for you to go to consultant. Last but not least, on number 5 is the general's way. Charles Watson. He came up with an ingenious way with this 24-pack club. And it's gone bananas, guys. This honestly, because numbers don't lie. It'll be a theory, Troy, if he was, hey man, this is something good I'm teaching and I'm getting. Nah, man. This guy sent me a list of all these people that's on the 24-pack club. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe all the people in his group that's on the 24-pack. But watch this. When people on the 24-pack club, it's coming out to be 84 CV. 80, so here's what I want you to understand that Charles Watson and Norman and all these guys doing with their organization. You got to hear this. They're not just getting 35 CV from their group. Spike, they're getting 84. So they're breaking consultants and ranks faster because they're getting more volume every 28 days. So their people are not just going in saying, hey, I want to do the minimum that needs to be done so I can just keep my everything in line. Which you can do that. But he justifies it in a way that's amazing, which y'all about to see when I get done. He's going to show you this 24, 48-pack training that he does with his organization. But watch this, guys. 84 CV with 12 people put you at 1,008 points in volume. You just went consulting. So here's what I want you to understand. If 12 people in your organization did the 24-pack club, Norman, just ordered it, reordered. No new people came in. Pam, you just went consultant. Consultant is done. Listen to why this is so major, what's taking place, as I prepare to wrap this up. We got a lot of networkers in here, people that have been in the industry. And I'm right now, I'm about to put myself on the spot, right now. Because I don't know every company that everybody's been in, and I know some of y'all in here, you've been in a lot. But here's what I'm about to say. Can anybody stand up right now if you know of any company, listen to the question, any direct sales company on the planet that cuts you in on their profit sharing pool at 1,000 points in volume? Stand up, anybody in the room. Scan the room, Troy. And it's been like this everywhere we've been going around the country. Nobody has ever saw a company that will cut you in on anything at 1,000 points. A company we were in where Mr. Coleman and I met, he could testify. For us to get in their pool, it was 40,000.
That's right.
You had to have 40,000 points. That was the entry point.
That's right.
Over here, we said 1,000. Here's my point. Guys, we can't lower the bar no more.
That's right. Yes, sir.
It's the lowest it can get. At this point now, you got to do the work. You got to get off the bench and say, hold on. These guys they can't go no further with it. There is nothing lower than that, but remember, that's it. But I'm still not done. Let me show you why it's important for you to go to consulting. Guys, we have a website. There's a website, getmycherish.com. That's the company's website. Don't write that down, because you don't want to say, I ever send nobody there. Don't write it down. Some of y'all see y'all scribbling. No. Slow down. You taking notes, you're doing a good job, but don't write that down. There's a website called getmycherish.com. That's a website that Inspired Corporate Entity owns. I want you to hear what I'm about to say to you. But technically, that website is for you all. I got my EDDM cards. They're in my bag in the car. I wanted to bring one in. Anybody that's been traveling with Champ has been with me lately, he'll tell you. People getting these cards. Because guess what's happening? Here, one right here. Thank you, Mr. Coleman. Here's the cards right here. This is what I give out. This is my business card now. And this space is over here because it was designed for EDDM. The post office stuff will go right here. But I say, look, I couldn't wait for them to give me the 4x6, the small. I need them now. Because this is what I'm putting in people's hands. And when women are getting this, they're not only reading it, I'm watching them put it in their purse. I'm watching them share it with their girlfriends. I'm talking about while they're with them. I'm watching this. They're not throwing these away because it's not intrusive, meaning that there's nothing on here that's trying to sell you nothing. is informing you. And I found out in marketing, people receive information first before they'll receive something that has to be consumed. Stay with me. As I'm out giving these cards out, as Mr. Coleman is giving these cards out, when people are going to getmycherish.com, and y'all owe this, just being honest with you all, y'all owe this one to your global director of sales. You know what he said? He says, hey, listen, every bit of commission that comes into that website, I want to give 100% of it back to the field.
Wow.
That wasn't my idea. I'm going to be honest with y'all. That wasn't mine. We wrestled with that one. I'm like, hold on, bro. I'm going to do the work. And you want to make this make sense to me. I'm going to be doing all this work out here, pushing these cards. He's like, listen, man, long term, and he broke it down, shared it. I got it. So 100% of the revenue that goes to getmycherish.com is put in the pool. But hold on, we're still not done. We got stores that we're about to put up. Guys, our goal is we're going to have 50 stores put up in the next 5 years around the world. 50. 50. But watch this. The first store is being put together right now as we speak in Jamaica. In fact, the guy that's designing the store for us, he's flying out for Jamaica on Monday. Because now all the measurements is done. We was ordering furniture yesterday. All of this stuff for the store. So all the stuff is coming in, and now they're about to start putting it together. Now listen what I'm about to say to you. In the stores, how this is going to work on why you want to go consultant. This is important. In the stores, guys, when a person comes with their ID number, 81267, when they come up to the counter, that person is buying, the person ID that they have, the clerk is going to give the CV to that distributor as well as the commissions. It's going to go to whoever that ID number is for. Right? Mm-hmm. Now watch this. But there are going to be people that's going to come to the store, Jock, that don't have an ID. So now all of that revenue is going to be put in the pool. Along with the revenue from getmycherish.com. Every single month. Hold on. I'm still not done. Let's say, for example, here's my projections. I don't know what my partners feel. I don't know what Mr. Coleman feel. This is my personal feelings. The Jamaican store coming out the gate is going to be doing $500,000 to $1 million a month.
We feel the same.
Okay, I'm about to say, if Mr. Coleman object, he can speak his piece. I'm telling you my personal feelings and when I see what's happening. We're getting pictures from Jamaican over there and these people doing events, and I'm like, uh-oh, the groundswell is being created. But here's where I'm going. When that revenue happens, it's going to be put into a pool. Let's just say, for example, it's $200,000 left over, unclaimed lottery money every month. That's what it is. It's unclaimed. $200,000. Do you guys know as of right now, it's set that consultants get 20% of the pool revenue? Wow. Consultants. So 20% of 200,000 is how much, guys? $40,000. That goes to the consultant pool. Stay with me. Yes, ma'am. She's standing up. Yes, ma'am. When you standing up now, you about to fall off. Somebody better get behind you. Because I ain't finished with you yet. Hold on. 40,000 in the consultant pool. But here's what I want you to see in here. And I don't want to exaggerate. Let's say 100 people qualify in that result. Do the math for me. 40,000 divided by 100. I already know what the number is, but I want y'all to tell me. How much?
400.
That's not 4,000.
400.
I was about to say that's not 4,000. That's too much. Watch this. Every consultant will get a check for $400. Now hold on. Oh, before you start barking. Do you know that the average person in network marketing earns $200 a year? That's the average across the board. $200 a year. You're in the top 30% of networkers around the world. Because 70% of people don't earn a dime. So hold on. This is in addition to the compensation plan. This is in addition to the 6 ways you already get paid. But I want you to see this on where I'm going. I just told you guys we're going to have 50 stores. The revenue is going to begin to go higher and higher at each point. But here's the good part. This is why all the consultants I've been talking to, Mr. Coleman, I've been letting them know, I hope you're not sitting that consultant.
Hello.
Let me tell you why. You should be shooting to be at least star to superstar by the event. You know why, Jack? Because when you make star, guess what happens? You get a pool check as a star and a consultant. Oh, y'all still not good enough? Oh, no. Oh, I get you. Troy, that's not good enough for him. You ready for this? When you make superstar, you get paid as a superstar, a star, and a consultant out the pool. You get 3 checks. Guys, our company only ambassador, Mr. Derek Brown. He will get paid as an ambassador, a diamond, a rock star, a mega star, a superstar, a star, and a consultant.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Now, do you guys understand this? The higher you go in ranks, the more money you're going to make. Anybody know why?
There's less people in the pool.
It's less people. You see why you want to begin to start separating yourself? And watch this. As I close, do you guys understand something? When you begin to learn this and teach this, here's what you don't understand. As you're continuing to break consultants, obviously it's rank advancing you. So it's pushing you higher. As you begin to teach this, you learn this, and you're showing people the importance of going consultant. But then watch this. This is the good part. If you do it the right way, you should automatically be requalifying the next month. How demand? You know why? Because the people that was dry in January want to be dry in February. And they want to be dry in March and April. And if you have the system, like Mr. Charles Watson teaches, when his people get the product, how to move it, guess what happens, guys? People are going to have a need to continue to buy it. I'm trying to show you how to build your business in a precise, smart way to where now, guys, you're not fighting against the grain every month because you done ran through the people you know and now you're trying to figure out who I'm going to talk to this month. No, if you systemize your business, you set it up the right way, you will never have to always be trying to figure it out every month. It's going to replicate itself. When you begin to teach this, you learn this, guess what your group is going to say? Aha, I got it. Because we don't have the bar high to where a person cannot win in this comp plan. Guys, Inspire can't make it no more easy for y'all. We can't lower the bar. No, Melissa, we can't go no lower. This is it. But the people that's qualifying now, y'all have it to June 4th, you better make sure you eye this date. Let me tell you why. Because the people that's qualifying up at the June 4th, y'all in the first round of these pools and everything that's going to happen. Yeah, that's the cutoff. Not only for rank advancement, not only for the trip, but in terms of being able to take advantage of this. June 4th is your deadline for you to get serious. You got more than enough time to get it done, and we expect to see many of you guys, not only a consultant, but you guys going higher in ranks. Before I bring Charles Watson up, I want to do this, and I know Mr. Coleman going to love on y'all more than this, but if you have already qualified for all of the trips and everything as consultant and above out in the room, I want y'all to stand up. I want you to see that it's working, people making it happen. Give it up, guys. Let's give it up. They're already in the house. That's what I'm talking about. It's good to see that all over the country, people are getting up and making it happen and stretching out in terms of moving their business forward. Guys, I have the honor and the privilege of bringing this guy into the front of the room.